case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Do you drink this every day?
Every morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, apartment. Good morning, doorway. Good morning, wall. Morning, ceiling. Good morning, floor. Ready to start the day.
You're listening to the Morning App on 90.5 WASU.
90.5 WASU. I don't know why I said it like that. You're listening to, that's correct, the Morning App. You might even be watching us, or if you're like me who has only one contact in, you might be half watching us. Hi, I'm Peter.
Hi, I'm Mary.
Hi, I am Ben. I don't think I'm...
Oh, did I put on the wrong mic? No, you're mic 3.
Well, I don't hear myself.
I hear you.
Weird. Oh, there we go.
There we go. See, I'm never wrong. I never do anything wrong. Faultless to a T. How was yours last few days?
Busy.
Busy, yeah.
Busy and stressful.
Yeah, spring break, finals and midterms and stuff.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
This morning, though, I woke up and I saw that my room was, like, light was going into my room, right? And I thought I slept through my alarm.
Right.
So I got up in a panic thinking I missed the morning nap.
Yeah, shoot, it's like really late in the morning, yeah.
But nope, it's just light out.
Yeah, for real, it kind of just like switched on out of nowhere. Like suddenly it's bright outside. This was I think Monday. I was like that too. I was like, what on earth? Excuse me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm used to walking in here in pitch black. You know, way too early in the morning. I mean, I don't mind it. Shoot, it makes me. And then it's lighter out later too.
Mm-hmm.
So it gets so sudden here.
Yeah, much more enjoyable.
Yes. I don't even. Oh, I've been writing. The only thing I've been doing the last few days is writing an essay because I really want to win this essay contest. But like, I have so much homework I'm supposed to be doing, and it's not due till the 27th. So it's like, okay, get it together. Like, I have a homework assignment due Friday that I need to like complete. It's for sales, and on top of that, I need to get my stuff together for the Keller Radio Talent Institute because applications are due very soon. I'm like mostly done with it, so.
That thing does not take long.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
It's the only thing I'm working on for that is another essay. It's like 2 pages. And like my essay this year is just like, here's all the stuff I've done in radio. I have a lot of credentials.
That's basically what I did. I wasn't too worried.
No. Even if I wonder if they'll even read it.
Yeah.
I don't know, just saying I have a lot of clout. Ben, what did you do / what are you doing?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Fiddling with a marker.
Yeah, nothing of excitement.
Yeah, literally.
Literally,
Literally.
Lit rally.
Literally.
Yeah, I got to go to the LGBT Center is open on Tuesdays and Fridays, so I got to go visit on Tuesday. And we just like hung out, balled out.
Nice.
And that's where I wrote my first draft of my essay, and I'm just like, I hate it. I hate it so much.
You got to get through the bad first draft.
Yes, because I was like, I want to win. Like I'm kind of a competitor, so. When I actually do like care about something,
kind of.
I want to win. Oh yeah, well it's because it's like I have no reason. Like this isn't for a class credit, but I'm like, no. If I'm gonna actually put effort into this, I want it to be as successful as possible.
What is the prize?
I don't want to tell people. Only because the less people I tell about it, the better. But I don't win any money. I think I might win money, but it's not for the money. I just want to do it.
You've got the motivation of wanting to do something for yourself. That's really nice.
Yeah. Every so often I do that. Like I have a every 8 months or so I get a weird scratch that I need to itch of like making a YouTube video, and I finally have another one that I actually wrote the script for like 4 months ago, and I just never produced it, and I think I might do it over spring break.
That'd be cool.
It's just in time too. It's about Florence and the Machine, like my hair band because she just released her first single, which was co-written by Jack Antonoff. Did not know that. That is the guy who is like the pseudonym Bleachers. That's him, and he's like very well known for like writing music for a lot of the pop girls, Taylor Swiftles.
Definitely a person I know for sure.
Really? I'm surprised you don't. A lot of people like recognize the name. Ben, do you know who that is?
I have heard the name.
Okay, good. There's something. Yeah, that's been my life, and probably will be my life. Spring break, if I have the money, I want to go to Dollywood, but I might not. So I might not be able to. Everyone say yay!
Yay! That sounded so unenergetic.
Yeah, that sounded pretty unauthentic, if I must say myself.
Well, then let's get into something more exciting. Let's talk about...
Wow. Twitter update.
I accidentally put that too high. Yes. What's on Twitter today, guys? Let's start with the less exciting. Get Shrek'd. The first 2 Shreks are now on Netflix.
Wait, really?
Yes.
I don't think I've seen the second one in many, many years. Many, many years.
I mean, the featured song, Holding Out for Your Hero by the fairy godmother, often miscredited to one by Bonnie Tyler, but we all know who sang it first.
Mm-hmm.
Aren't they already on Hulu?
I don't know. I have not watched Shrek.
Huh.
Like at all?
I mean, I have, but like I've seen them, but like I don't think I've really wanted to rewatch them.
Shrek is great.
I thoroughly am like I saw it so much as a child. I don't need to watch it again.
Can't breathe.
What?
I was messing with this marker and I was really
It just
killing
smells
us.
like dry erase marker here in this corner.
And it got really bad there for a second. I about
I wanted to say, I've had like a really weird experience with movies growing up. Not weird, but like different than most people.
What do you mean?
I have a lot of movies on DVD, and what I would do pretty much every night is just like rewatch all of them, as many as I could, until like my mom got home from work and told me to go to bed. So I've seen Shrek like
Many
many
times.
Yeah.
Just the original?
Yeah.
Ah. I
They're
remember.
all good.
I would stop after the second.
I have the last one on DVD too. That one was probably my favorite. That
Is
one
it
was
the
really
fourth
good.
one?
I don't remember how many there are.
I don't know, but they're definitely still good after the first one. Because the second one is literally
The better
best.
one. The second one's the better one.
Yeah.
So it's now on Netflix, so y'all can enjoy the Holding Out for a Hero moment, which I will mention again because that is cinematic gold. Shrek,
Masterpiece.
the first Shrek is in the National Film Registry.
As it should be.
I think I mentioned that on the air. It just got inducted. So the National Film Registry, for those who don't know, is a project of the United States government that every year they induct, I think 25? It's actually like a decent amount of films that they deem like culturally relevant to American culture, and Shrek was one of them. They also put classic John Waters film Pink Flamingos in their movie that no one under the age of 18 should watch. But it is it is absolutely insane. But it's like very well known for well, I can't really say. Like literally, it is absolutely insane. Very funny if you like absurdist humor, but it is crazy. I actually met the man who discovered or like helped give John Waters his career.
Really?
Kirby Confer. He was I started crying. I was really embarrassed. I started like tearing up because like John Waters means a lot to me. So Kirby Confer is like this really big guy in radio, and I met him during Keller Radio Talent Institute.
Nice.
I got super emotional. Like, thank you so much, because like John Waters literally is my hero. No, he's not my hero, but he is freaking cool, really weird, but also like Anyways,
Kirby.
Wow.
John.
Twitter update.
Okay, so
John.
I was on Hulu last night, and I got an advertisement for a show that Ben will never watch and is going to hate, but I think it sounds amazing.
What?
It's a new NBC show, and it's basically The Bachelor, but they put it in some weird like fake royalty setting. Like they're all dressed up in like old-timey English like nobility clothing, and I didn't really follow anything more because I didn't look into it past the preview I got. It's called The Courtship. The men's are fine.
That's kind of cool. I'd like to participate in that. Just for the costumes.
I love costumes. I love over-the-top clothing. So I was like, oh.
Especially like royal outfits.
See, that I was about to say that's the one costume I like don't care about.
Really?
For men's clothes, I don't like
wait, that's
nobility
right.
clothes. I don't. But women, freaking, those dresses are dope.
Yeah,
called
that is interesting.
It's called the wait. Let me find. It's called The Courtship, and let's read. That is a long log line. Someone should get fired. Okay, quote. One woman searches for love in a Regency-era setting in a classic twist on modern dating. The immersive, romantic experience unfolds across the English countryside as she sets out to find her perfect match with her family by her side, advising her along the way. Wait, what? Wait, that's iconic. Having her family there?
Oh.
That's legendary.
That's funny.
Yes, advising her along the way. It's like having on The Bachelor, they have like hometown visits and the family. No, it's the entire time. Competing for her time and her attention are gentlemen suitors, all hoping to be the admirer who wins her heart in the end. Featuring extravagant balls, handwritten love letters, horseback rides, and much more, this unique courtship leaves behind everyday distractions and reconnects to timeless tradition. Okay, a little too much. They're having it in a little too much. But shut up, Ben.
I hope the woman gets to like sit on a throne with like a giant staff and just like slam it against the floor for attention.
Yeah.
She's pretty.
Well, I
Wait,
would
this is on
assume.
Hulu?
No, it's on NBC, so it'll be on
Dang.
Peacock. If they even put it on Peacock. But she's pretty. And I cannot wait to. Oh, her parents and her, like, I think her grandma's there too. Oh, that's awesome. And they're all dressed, the guys are all dressed up in these, like, tunics and stuff. They're fine, but kind of old.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
I don't know, bruv. Sus,
So you're a hater.
basically.
Anyways.
Wow. Twitter update.
In a previous episode of the morning app, I had mentioned that Futurama is coming back, and Bender, the character who is that robot, would be returning, but not with John DiMaggio or DiMaggio. I don't know how to pronounce it.
DiMaggio.
DiMaggio. But they have renegotiated, and he is returning as the voice of
Well,
Bender.
it's
Nice.
because, and good on DiMaggio, but he was trying to get an increase in
I was
salary
gonna say.
for everyone on the cast.
And I guess it worked, or something worked out.
Hope they worked. Yeah.
Yes, I guess so.
Will you be watching?
Potentially.
I will not.
I never really got into that show, but I did enjoy it for the short time that I watched it.
Yeah, it's probably my least favorite animated series behind like Bob's Burgers.
Really? You don't like Bob's Burgers?
is so good.
Yeah, Bob's Burgers kind of, I don't.
You don't like it?
I like the mundaneness of it.
Yeah.
No, I'm also just not really a big fan of the art either. That art
No, yeah.
grosses me
It is
out.
not visually appealing.
Yeah.
Okay,
But,
big.
like,
Okay,
that's
Big
also-
Mouth.
But Big Mouth is much better in art wise.
Visually
Oh yeah.
appealing? Oh
Yeah.
no, that character design.
Literally, they all have like
That
dead doll eyes, and their
Yeah.
heads are like absolutely ridiculously
Yeah, but it
oversized.
doesn't. But it's like actually. I won't.
They're
get
not
into it.
actually, because no, yeah, this is a
No,
fight.
they are like
The
like
age-old fight.
Like just because you don't even have to go on like the way they're drawn, just what the material used and the appearance.
Get some help.
Like Bob's Burgers look like a kindergarten with a kindergartner.
Yeah, yeah. Keep
Wait.
going, keep going. No, keep going.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
That's right. That's right. You
I'm
shouldn't have
biting
given
my
me.
tongue.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just fight with me. The age-old debate of. Anyways, one more thing before we go, and then we'll continue. This is just a shout out for my mom, who I don't think is listening today, but shout out for your mom because I know she would be very happy. First of all, it's her birthday.
Ooh,
Shout out to Mama.
happy birthday.
True.
But she would say, more importantly, it is Ash Wednesday, the beginning of Lent. What am I giving up? Nothing. I can't give up anything. I'm barely surviving as is.
Oh, one of
yeah.
my favorite songs is Lent by Auto Heart.
Oh, that's a great song.
that song.
Auto Heart is a very good. I don't think they might be making music still. That first album's great. Anyways, we're gonna be right back, and we're gonna talk about more of what's going on in the world. While we do take a break, we're gonna play the only Imagine Dragons song I actually like. We'll be back.
The morning app on 90.5 WASU.
When one arrives in Boone, you pretty quickly feel embraced by the mountains. The same thing happens here at the university. When you are a student here at the College of Business, you're embraced by the Appalachian community.
The name Appalachian State University, it means something and it connects with people. The experience goes beyond academics. There's a culture here. Everywhere I go, I wear that golden A. I take pride in that. It's not something that you find everywhere.
One of the things that's great about Appalachian is it has the resources of a big school, but the small school community.
Professors here take such an important view of how they can impact the lives of students.
That's the reason why we're here, supporting the students, seeing that they're successful both in their time here and then as they graduate.
We have a remarkable connection between faculty and students.
We have some of the leading voices in the field, so it really creates an intellectually vibrant environment.
We have the smaller class sizes, we have high faculty engagement, and it really sets us apart.
These students are phenomenal. These students are, in my opinion, going to be the change seekers and change makers in the world, not only through their professional skills, but also because of the passion they have got for making this world a better place.
A lot of people think of school as coming to the classroom and then going home and doing homework. At the Walker College, it's not like that.
We're really trying to rethink how we deliver education, what the purpose of education is. Really trying to break that hierarchy of the professor being out in front with all the great ideas and instead saying, you know what, everybody has great ideas.
They're figuring out those solutions through innovative thinking, through an innovative process.
Innovation is the edge. We are trying very hard to push our students to think in ways that they can not only think outside the box, but what kind of positive impacts they will be able to make in the world.
Having these different opportunities really sets our college apart.
We're trying to prepare the leaders of tomorrow by giving them ways of thinking about problems so they come up with solutions that are meaningful.
The students hit the ground running. They are the most technically competent, ready to go day one students. You know, when you get out into the business environment, that's the attitude you have to have.
Hiring an Appalachian graduate, as an employer, I know that I've got someone who can come in and hit the ground running.
One of the phrases you'll hear used often in the College of Business is business for good. We want.
And now back to your favorite morning talk show, The Morning App on 90.5 WASU.
You don't need morning breakfast, you just need the morning app. Hi, I'm Peter.
Hi, I'm Mary.
Ben.
Maybe you should eat breakfast. Don't be like me. All I had was coffee.
I didn't have breakfast.
Yep. He actually eats breakfast.
Does coffee count as breakfast?
No.
No.
Some people might say so.
Yeah, there's contents of protein in there. Not a lot, but there's contents of protein.
It definitely is a morning-only beverage.
That is definitely not true.
Well, not morning only, but it is.
It's very like.
Yeah, it's definitely.
You associate the morning with coffee.
Yeah, it's generally.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I used to think like I'm never gonna be a coffee person, and technically I'm still not, because like I drown that sucker with milk.
Yeah, are you really even drinking coffee?
No, yeah, I only. It's like, is it a latte? I did have it was a shaken iced espresso, but that's like as far as I'll. I know I'll have a macchiato every so often.
I prefer tea.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I like the tea.
What do you mean I know?
Because y'all are all better than me.
Didn't mean to imply that.
Oh my god, they're gonna spill the tea on the morning app. Oh my god. I honestly want it. Minor gripe. The minor gripe that I'm just gonna get this out of the way.
A dragonfly.
The fact that like so many lingo from like gay circles has gone into like the normal sphere and gotten ruined. I hate when people say spill the tea now.
Really?
I hate it. Even like fellow people, fellow non-straights, I'm like, y'all ruined this. Because let's say for everything.
I've never said it like unironically.
Good. Keep it that way.
Yeah.
Shade will always be shade. Though it's funny, I'm always like having the people know what that is. I'm like, that's such a weird, because I know what shade meant for almost like 10 years now. And I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah, for real. Huh. It's been a term. So I was like, whoa. People know what that is?
I'm always a little bit late to terms.
You know what that is? You know what throwing shade is, right?
Yeah, of
It's like clandestine being mean. Like,
Yeah.
wow, you look really good today. Like, so, you guys
It's about tone.
look great.
You look amazing.
No, it's not even that. No, that might not even be shade, because that's just like passive, or like,
That's
you
just
know,
passive-aggressive.
backhanded comment. There's like oh man, I can't think of anything off the top of my head. All of mine are really a little too far. So, because then reading is like to your face. Reading is like, reading would be like, I know you didn't wash your face today because I could see the evidence right there or something. I don't know. That's not as good.
One time when I was in high school, like me and my friend walked up to our little group of friends, and one girl said to her, like, "Wow, guess you didn't have time to like get ready this morning."
That's
because
shade.
she wasn't wearing like makeup.
That's shade.
That was so messed up.
Yeah, that's like, God, who is that person?
She's a baddie. She doesn't care what anyone thinks. She's the type of girl who's like, I just tell it how it is. And I was like, nobody asked though.
Yeah.
Okay,
Kind of
wait.
person to say no offense and then say something offensive.
Wow. Twitter update.
I don't know if any of us are going to Miami. I don't.
I've been to the airport before.
I don't want to touch that place with a 10-foot pole. But Miami Beach has limited its alcohol sales in preparation for spring break, because apparently last spring break, like, it was wilding out with Nick Cannon over there.
Dang. People go crazy?
Yeah, apparently. I know my friends actually went to Miami Beach. Not my very close friends, but my friends went to Miami Beach for the spring, and like, they are not 21, and they are 21 now, but they were just getting into bars and drinking.
Oh my gosh.
So, like, I think that might be part of the reason why. Because everything goes 18 plus there, because, you know, like, they get extreme amounts of money when they go 18 plus.
Yeah.
And it's just like, we'll put X's on your hands, but, like, meanwhile, it's like wall to wall, like, crowds of people, so they can't even see your hands.
Mm-hmm.
I was about to say, I don't get though, like, why is that a thing? Like, why?
18 plus.
No, not 18 plus.
The X on the hand?
No. People going to Florida.
Oh.
Like, why? Like, how did that become a trend? Like, let's all, like,
Why
let's take
Florida?
this week break that is,
What?
like, so relaxing and go to Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
What? Just,
like, I don't get it.
Yeah?
Like, seriously, like, I mean, like, Florida's terrible.
Yeah.
aren't you going to Florida?
Yeah, but because I have to see a sick relative.
Oh, God, it's too bad.
Not on my, not my own will.
Oh, my God, man.
But yeah, like, why would you want to go to Florida?
Yeah, I don't like the heat. I don't like the people.
Mhm.
I don't like the drivers.
And,
I've
like,
only been once, and that was when my family went to Universal Studios. But like, I don't think I could stay there for a prolonged period of time.
Why not?
no.
You don't want to melt?
No.
You don't want to be in a place where it rains every day?
Yeah, I was about to say, it
Absolutely not.
rains every single day, especially in the summer. It's like just god awful, humid rain, terrible. Ugh.
I don't disagree with you. Especially, okay, like, I have never been, well, I kind of was. I've never been to the beach. I was going to say, I've never been to the beach for spring break, but I kind of was, because when I took that road trip, it was spring break, but it was also literally right as COVID was hitting. So Myrtle Beach was dead.
Mm.
I'd never been to Myrtle Beach either.
That's not a great place.
I didn't mind it.
No, Myrtle Beach is kind of fun, but it is very beach tourist town.
Oh, yes.
sure.
Like, that's all it is.
My family used to go to Myrtle Beach, like, I think once a year.
Dirty Myrtle.
Yeah, and that was like, I remember being a kid and trying a toasted bagel with cream cheese for the first time in my life.
What an odd place to try it first.
Right, it was at like a hotel, and I tried it for the first time. That was a core memory. I remember this vividly.
And the world has never been the same since.
Exactly. I love bagels.
It was your Wizard of Oz moment where the world was in black and white, and now I see everything in color.
Mm-hmm.
I used that metaphor in that essay, except in reverse. Anyways.
Wow. Twitter update.
The FBI arrests a TikTok star. I have no idea who it is. Yeah, for real. My favorite is like when TikTok star is such a like ambiguous term.
I know,
now.
it's true.
Girl, like what qualifies as a TikTok star? Because I have never seen this man's face before in my life. He has 149,000 followers. That's not a star.
No.
Anyways, TikTok star is arrested by the FBI after shoes seen in videos are connected to a string of armed robberies.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Did they steal them?
I guess he was arrested by the FBI on Wednesday, not this Wednesday, last Wednesday, and later confessed to robbing 4 convenience stores over a 3-month period.
Dang.
TikTok not paying the bills.
Yeah, you gotta rob a convenience store of all things.
Yeah, wait. So
for shoes?
That's what I'm saying. I'm confused. I don't think they were for shoes. I think he was wearing the same shoes.
Oh, and that's just like how they identified him.
Yes.
Hey, you gotta be careful about things like. I mean.
Yeah.
Not.
Them. Let me stop.
What a mess.
Them pigs will figure out eventually.
Yeah, I better not wear these cherry. I'm wearing my like cherry red. People think they look like Timberlands, but they're not. My cherry red
like
scratched boots. I will never wear them when I commit a crime. You know if I'm being a good person if I'm wearing the red boots, because I'm like I can't get caught on camera.
Yeah.
I might get carted off. The amount of times I'm actually the biggest goody two shoes ever, so like that would never happen.
This is true.
I don't jaywalk. Like I don't even do that. No, I will very rarely will I like walk. And if I always walk at a crosswalk, I'm not crossing the street otherwise.
Jaywalking is really one of those things where if I'm jaywalking, I'm like, hey, I'm walking here. And if I'm driving, I'm like, you idiot. Like, this is why I support, yeah.
Oh, I've been almost hit by cars so many times because of jaywalking. I'll still do it, though.
No. I don't. Anyways, hold on.
Sorry.
I got one last story, and it's a doozy.
Wow. Twitter update.
So, a lost game award, like a video game award, for the video game, if you might have heard of it. I know our listeners haven't, but it's a decent game called Celeste.
I know that game.
It was discovered on eBay by a YouTuber.
That's odd.
Very. Because the award is from 2018, and the game developers never got it.
eBay.
And how it got onto eBay, it makes no sense. So the story goes, excuse me. The award was given to them by The Game Awards. I think I've heard of them. But when Celeste was given it for Best Independent Video Game, they never got the award. And its origins of how this YouTuber, Prestige is Key. I'll give you a second to look up Prestige is Key, because I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I feel like I've heard the name, but...
For the past 5 years, he's been scouring for a replica of the Game Awards, and he found what he believed to be a replica, but when he received it...
it was a real thing.
Yes, it was a real thing for a video game, Celeste, and he contacted them, and apparently the game developers are finally getting their award after how many years? 4?
That's cool.
It's just crazy to think, and like the seller didn't even know where like it came from, because the seller its other listings included car parts, mufflers, and engine components.
Oh, how do you just like get in possession of a game award
Yeah.
that like didn't even go to the game developers?
I don't know, and my thing is like, I mean like, why did he even think it had value? If this person didn't even know what it was.
Yeah.
Those poor game developers, because like that game is very, very good.
Yeah.
So, anyways, this has been a great half of the show. We're gonna be right back for the latter half of the morning app in just a second. I did a double dab to really date us. These college kids do know what they're talking about.
These crazy college kids, they don't know what they're talking about.
The morning app on 90.5 WASU. And now back to your favorite morning talk show, The Morning App, on 90.5 WASU.
90.5 WASU, the App FM. Hi, you're listening to the Morning App. What's up? Hi, I'm Peter. I'm going to say it again.
I'm Mary.
And I'm Ben.
Ben was taking a little trip for a second. We were like, where are you going?
You're
What was that?
Wandering around.
Oh, I thought you were going to like... It sounded like the beginning of a sentence. I was like, is he about to like attack me live on the air?
Never.
Jumps over the desk and strangles me. So we're halfway through the show, and we often talk about what's going on in the world. I've already been there, done that, but it's also Women's History Month.
Yeah.
And I get very excited about Women's History Month because I know a lot about random people and figures of history. Like I love hearing about, not to be like too on the nose, but hidden figures in history, because that movie. With the women.
That movie's problematic though.
Really, is it? I haven't watched it.
It's like The Blind Side. It's another like white savior film.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like white dude speaks up for these black women who are very smart and intelligent, so they can then go on and do great things. So it's this man's great
his
kindness.
Achievement.
Yeah, his generosity made this happen.
Is that what happened? Like in the actual story? Not the movie.
I don't know, but I doubt. Well, it had to have because of the way America is, but they shouldn't focus the movie on that aspect.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it, so I'm like, oh.
But yeah, it's still entertaining.
Who's in it?
Kevin Costner. Right?
Really?
I think it's Kevin Costner.
Taraji P. Henson's in it, and who else is in there?
And
Ma. Who's Ma? You know what I'm talking about, that movie Ma.
Oh my gosh.
I always get her confused with Sherry Shepherd, and I know that's problematic, but her and Sherry Shepherd always get me confused. Ma movie. Hold on, now I gotta solve this mystery. Octavia Spencer. I do not know why I get those two confused.
I like the name Octavia.
I know, right? I think she's an Oscar winner. Is she?
Oh, I believe so.
No, Golden Globe winner.
You got like an Aussie accent.
Yeah.
Oh, you believe so. Anyways, so I've decided, and I already said I would. Well, actually, it might not have been on the show where I talked about doing this, but last year we did this as well. I did it specifically for women in music, and now I'm trying to like branch out from women in music because really cool and whatever. But at the end of the day, whenever I talk about their achievements, it'd be music, which is dope, of course. But there's a lot more to people than that. So I want to be talking about, well, technically she has slight musical involvement, but I don't have a sound effect for this. I should have done this.
Just play the, it's actually perfect, the ending portion of the back end, where it's literally just like the instrumental.
The what?
The back end.
Oh, the dun dun.
Yeah.
I can't manually make that happen right now.
Yeah.
But pretend you hear great background music. I'm gonna be talking about one of my favorite people on this planet, Rita Moreno. Do you know who that is?
I do not. Tell me about her.
Rita Moreno is, I believe, the third EGOT winner of all time, which is getting an Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar, and a Tony.
Dang.
She is a Puerto Rican immigrant. She was best known for being the woman who won Best Actress for West Side Story as Anita back in the 80s?
Legendary.
Very.
I never saw West Side Story.
The OG?
Mm-mm.
The Shocks and the Jets.
The original one, or just in general? Do you know the story?
No.
It's like... It's Romeo and Juliet.
Okay.
It's hilarious.
What do you mean?
The OG one, watching it, you're telling me you didn't die laughing during it?
It is funny, but
they pull out switchblades and they're like,
it's very
it's hilarious.
It's very tacky.
Musical.
But it's great, dude. Her performance of America is dope. It's like a huge dance number. But she's had a very, very, very long career, and she came from quite literally nothing. It was just her and her mother as immigrants from Puerto Rico in the 1920s, I believe, because she's 1930s. I'm sorry, 1930s and 40s, and she got into acting, and she had all these very terrible roles. And at the time, she was being based as like Latin stereotypes, but even more so because it was like the quote, I wouldn't say the golden age of film. She was being like hired as like pretty much any race you can think of. She was cast in it. She had several very offensive, but it was like the 50s and 60s, so unsurprising, like very offensive roles as like Native women.
Yeah.
And then she got her big break in West Side Story and won a Grammy for it. It's not Grammy, I'm sorry, an Oscar for it. But she also has an Emmy, a Grammy. She was the first person guest star on a classic of mine, The Muppets Show, which she won her Emmy for. And I believe that was the last award she needed to be an EGOT winner. Only the third. Like, at the time, that's really incredible. And she's the second woman and the first person of color to win it.
Nice.
She is so cool. She was the person who produced the current rendition of West Side Story. She's in West Side Story, that West Side Story. She's also in that one.
Huh.
She produced it, yes.
I haven't seen that one either, but maybe I should.
She's a little legend. She's also like one of the first people to be like an outward spoken heterosexual ally for the gay community, like in like Hollywood, because that was a big deal. She won the presidential. Hold on. For other awards, she's won the Presidential Medal of Freedom. She has a Kennedy Center honor for her contribution to American culture through the performing arts. And, oh my God, in 2019, she had a Peabody Career Achievement Award. Wow.
Dang.
That's like the Pulitzer Prize for like, technically I think it was originally made for broadcasting, but it's like mass media. Programs are recognized in news, entertainment for the Peabodys. News, entertainment, documentaries, children programming, education, interactive programming, and public service. Congratulations to Miss Rita Moreno. There is a lot more that she's done, but I just wanted to give a very special shout out to her. She just had a documentary on Netflix too. I'm not sure if it's a documentary or a biopic. I didn't watch it, but I've been recommended it. So.
Wow.
What a queen. I love you, Miss Rita Moreno. Next time I'll be a little bit more prepared. I'll have maybe some music. I'll have like, I usually like write out a script, but this one I was like, I know Rita, so I know what I want to say.
Spit out facts.
True. Yeah, for real. She was the one of the people I wanted to talk about. The second one I can't wait. On Friday I'm gonna bring it up before we go to spring break. It's gonna be on a very famous, or a woman who birthed a very famous man, but has done a lot of absolutely off-the-wall achievements.
I feel like I know who you're talking about.
Who?
Interesting.
I don't want to be wrong.
Well, no, who?
Be wrong on her.
You don't not know the name. Do you know who her child is?
Jack Black.
Yes, it's her. Nice job, Judith Love. Her name is Judith Love Cohen. I'm very excited to talk about her. I found out through Tumblr of all things about this woman, and I did a bunch. Tumblr.
I'm amazed by her. Just like, wow. I don't want to give
too much away. Yeah. Because she did like one big achievement outside of being Jack Black's mother. But then
really cool.
Then you like search up more. I'm like, what on earth is this? She's like one of those women who are just Renaissance people. I want to be that in my life. Have a bunch of off the wall achievements that have no correlation with each other. Minus having kids.
True.
We were in ACOG's class, and love you, ACOG. We were talking about like the 7 steps to financial success or whatever, and like 3 of them involve like something to do with family. I'm like, pass.
Right, like skip.
One of them's like, pay for your college tuition, your children's college tuition. No, buy a house. I'm good. I don't want a house.
I know, right? Yeah. I'm fine with renting.
Well, I think, can you like buy an apartment? It's like a condo.
Well, yeah.
Maybe.
I'd be fine with that. It's just the size. I don't need all that.
Like, I'm just fine. Like, I just don't want to own. I don't want to have to fix stuff myself.
Yeah.
Gross.
I don't want to have to like.
Yeah, well, if you have a landlord, they might not fix it either.
True.
Yeah, but
like with the money it takes to like buy a house, you could get a good apartment in like a place where your landlord will fix your stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's just having to deal with like neighbors and stuff.
Yeah.
If you're,
I don't care.
Oh yeah, I don't either. I would rather live in an apartment simply because of the size, and I'd probably be in a populated area.
Yep.
And
metro area.
Where I belong.
Having, like your house broken into. Like in my neighborhood, the house across from ours got broken into.
That's scary.
Yeah.
That is scary. I've never.
Definitely wouldn't want a gun on me.
I hate you. He's trying to bring back an old fight that I was not a participant in,
No,
but I
it
was
was a
witness
joke.
to.
It was just a joke.
Yes.
My point is that would only escalate violence, not de-escalate.
Trying to trigger a reaction from me.
No. Just yeah.
No, because it was a throwback.
Throwback.
We're going to throw back to the show after a short break, our last one, and then we'll come back to wrap it all up.
Yeah.
See you in a second.
The Morning App on 90.5 WASU.
Hi everyone, I'm Dave Blanks from University Communications here in the Beaver College of Health Sciences. It's the 10-year anniversary of the Beaver College, and we're going to interview some nursing students. Come along with me. Guess how old the Beaver College of Health Sciences is?
I don't know.
No idea?
Nope.
Care to wager a guess?
5 years.
No, you're almost there. We'll keep going around until we find somebody maybe who knows. So, how do you like the Beaver College of Health Sciences thus far?
I love it. It's been a really fun time making relationships with all my classmates, and the faculty are very great. They're very caring, and it's not something I expected. I didn't expect them to care as much about me as they do, and so it's been really nice in this hard time going through nursing school.
Why did you want to be a nurse?
Well, when I was little, I had cancer, so just seeing like how the nurses helped my mom and like how she still really like thinks about the nurses and how much they did for her, I wanted to do that for other people.
What would this be called? This thing, like if you were going to look on Amazon, it must have a name, right?
It's called Seymour Butts.
No, it is not. It totally is Seymour. So what do you like about the Beaver College of Health Sciences? Can you share with me something that you enjoy about
Yeah,
it?
I mean, what do you not like about it? It's honestly beautiful. We have everything available to us. Like as nursing students, I feel like I have like the most opportunities I would ever need. Just having like labs like this to kind of simulate like a real patient experience, that's definitely a highlight for me. It's just been a blessing to be able to go here.
Do you feel like you're doing good?
Of course.
I love your confidence. Is he going to be all right? Of course. He's good. Did you know how old the Beaver College of Health Sciences is? Can you guess?
10 years?
Oh my gosh, you got it. Yes, congratulations. Wow. We have this arm for you. I brought nothing for you, but yeah, how about a hand? Yeah, give her a hand. So I understand that you received a scholarship, is that correct?
Yes, I am part of the Beaver Scholars here, and with that, hopefully I am able to get into the nursing program.
What made you want to be a nurse?
Well, it all started with just experiences back at home with having not having accessible health care for my parents, and the majority of the people who live in my town, I always saw the struggle there of people trying to find ways of getting health care and being able to afford it as well.
It seems like the scholarship has made a big impact in your life.
Oh, of course, yes. It's helped my family. Part of my graduating class, maybe 20, 30 students made it out to college. So that's something big and like something I'm proud of.
Did y'all know that the Beaver College of Health Sciences is having an anniversary, like right now?
Oh, it's 10 years, right?
How many? Yeah,
10.
10. She got it.
Crazy.
Yeah. Good job. You knew. Yeah, 10 years. Thank you for your support of the Beaver College of Health Sciences and its students. Happy 10th anniversary to the Beaver College. Your support of these students is clearly having an impact on their lives now and will for years to come. Thanks so much and have a great one.
Life is a journey. We're told that there are mountains and valleys before us. A mountaineer trudges through. Where others see an obstacle, a mountaineer sees an opportunity. A mountaineer climbs tomorrow's mountains today. So what is a mountaineer? A mountaineer is you.
90.5 WASU. You're listening to the morning app where we will be conducting Rorschach tests.
Ooh.
I'm Peter.
I'm Mary.
And I'm Ben.
I only say that because we just found like a piece of paper with Ben's like aimless scrawls on it, and it quite literally looks like a Rorschach test.
Like, what do you see in this?
Yeah, I do.
I hate those things.
Really?
Those like not those in particular, but like these like here's a vague image and tell me what you see.
I like being psychoanalyzed, so that's.
I do too, but I don't think that's proficient because I'm the type of person who would literally try to like solve it.
Yeah, like find out what it actually is.
I see it as a puzzle, not as an expression of me.
Yeah.
Because I'll be like, if you want to just let me talk for like 10 hours, then you can get anything you want out of me. I think I've always said, I was like, I think I'm great in therapy because they never have to ask me anything. Just come in and let me cry. Well, the last few things I was going to talk about are, it's March. We're halfway through the semester. How does everyone feel for halfway through the semester? It's Ben and I's last time in college, we hope.
For like the past couple weeks, I've just been like almost at my limit. So to hear that I'm halfway through the semester is a little discouraging, but it's spring now, so maybe that will help me, I guess.
Isn't it technically still winter?
Yes.
I'm going to say it's spring.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like spring.
In my heart and in my mind, it's spring.
I'm in my vision, what I'm looking at outside is spring. A slightly brisk, but spring.
They do, but it's not till the 30th, I don't think.
No, it's always like the 21st, 22nd.
Well, I'm stupid, so. But
the vernal equinox.
My sister used to brag about being born on the first day of spring.
So the 21st, March 21st.
Oh, it was 20th.
Oh, something like that. It changes, I think.
Yes. Yeah, once the weather warms up, I'll be more optimistic.
Mm-hmm.
I think
more
it's like
energy.
I think besides in the morning, like it's just 50s and 60s for the rest of the week. So.
Oh, nice.
But,
yeah. The high is 68 on Sunday.
Dang.
Cannot wait for that. Actually, no, I'm leaving that day, so.
Oh my God, it's Sprangbrug.
Sprangbrug, yeah. I will get back from Florida on Sunday.
Okay,
so
noted.
That'll be nice.
Noted.
Yeah, noted.
When I kidnap everyone and go to Dollywood, hopefully.
True.
I don't even know how much a ticket costs.
Or just a bar.
We can go to a bar.
A bar.
What makes you think you can't go to a bar like now?
Oh, I was just saying if not Dollywood, because you said a lot of money.
Oh well, yeah. Why need fun why have fun on a roller coaster when you can have a roller coaster of a night?
You have to drink to forget the fact you can't go to Dollywood.
Oh my God, they're $84.
$84? Oh my gosh. I actually don't know if that's expensive.
That's expensive. I think Carowinds is cheaper. Hold on. If it's cheaper, we're going to Carowinds.
Where is Carowinds?
Carowinds is Charlotte, though, yeah.
$45.
The only like park I've been to is like Busch Gardens and Six Flags in Texas.
I've been to the Busch Gardens in Virginia.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't go to these places because I don't like roller coasters.
Oh my God, I forgot about that. Wait, I don't have to take you
I really don't like roller coasters.
I don't have to take you to Dollywood then. Oh my God, I forgot about that. I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're good. I'm not crazy. Roller coasters are not that fun.
I enjoyed Busch Gardens though because there was a lot more to see than like just the roller coasters. Like all the shops were really cool.
Yeah.
That's like I think that's why a lot of people like the Universals and the Disneys and stuff. I've never been to Disney. Well, I have, but I don't remember it.
I will say though that I went to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter a couple years ago. I did ride the Gringotts roller coaster, and that was absolutely amazing. There's like a roller coaster in like the Bank of Gringotts.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Okay.
I went there and I have no idea what you're talking about.
People know what Harry Potter is.
Yeah, for real. I've never read it. Don't plan on it.
It's the bank.
Okay. I think I went in the bank. I think I went in the bank, like physically walked in. I went on the one that it's like a bunch of, technically it's like a hanging roller coaster, but it's like indoors and there's a bunch of like video screens. I don't remember anything about it.
I'm pretty sure that was that.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, that was the bank.
You walk through the bank and then you get on the roller coaster.
The line for that one had the one thing that I thought was super dope about Harry Potter was like the hall with the moving paintings.
Yeah.
The line had that, and that was so cool. I was like, okay, I kind of see the hype.
I really like the dragon on top of the bank that would like occasionally blow fire out.
I don't remember that.
Okay, I will say, my sister and I were really big into Harry Potter when we were little, and we wanted to go there so bad, but we like, quote unquote, never got the chance to. And then like a couple like years ago, we finally went, and it was just as magical as like I expected as a kid. It was amazing.
I think I went like 7 years ago. Like, I went a while ago. The picture that we have, first of all, it's all 4 of my siblings together, which never happens. And second of all, like, I am half as tall as I am now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was quite some time ago.
Vibes.
But I almost want to go to Disney World because shoot, like if I had money, I'd go there. Like, if I had a decent amount of money, just because, like, I don't know, I never got to enjoy it as an adult, and I'm not a Disney person. Like, I'm not, like, a weird Disney adult.
The weird Disney crackheads.
Yeah, for real. Definitely not. But it looks cool.
I like the movies, but I'm not a Disney adult either.
I'd want to enjoy it once. Like, you know, shoot. I'm not going to have no season pass.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it did make me, because you said that you went when you were really young, and I went when I was really young, and it made me think of this funny stand-up bit I saw. Where people are like, the stand-up person.
The comedian.
The comedian is like, people are always like, why would you take your kid to Disneyland if they're like, 3?
Yeah, they
won't remember anything.
No.
And then he's like, all right, well, so what do you want me to do? Like, lock my kid in a closet and be like, did you remember yesterday? No? Okay.
I think about that a lot because I went on like a tour of Tijuana in Mexico, and there was like this other group of people with like their little kids like in like a stroller, like a child, maybe like 3 years old, and I was like, they're not gonna remember this, like what?
But they're enjoying their time. I don't know.
Yeah, and they do remember it in that moment.
True.
I mean, like presently.
Yeah. Those people who like literally braver than U.S. soldiers, the people who like really commit as like princes and princesses, and
True.
Those people deserve every ounce of respect possible. Especially because
cringe.
They commit too.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
God, it is insane.
Like oh my God, I wonder how much they make an hour.
I hope enough.
Especially like out in the hot sun.
Yes.
Can you imagine being like an over-the-head costume person, like just like a Mickey Mouse or someone?
Yes,
yeah,
and like half of them are like acting people, like people who want to be in the acting
that's what
world.
I'm saying.
So it's like
to grind.
And those people creep me out. Not the people who dress up, but I don't like people in the giant suits.
Oh, fair.
They give me the willies. I don't like being around them.
Yeah, they scared me as a kid too.
Were y'all ever scared of like the animatronics at Chuck E. Cheese?
No.
I barely remember Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
I always wanted to like fight them or something.
I went there a couple times as a kid, and I remember being really sad when I turned 11 because my mom told me that once
You're not
turned 11, you couldn't go. You couldn't go anymore.
Very much
She didn't want to take me anymore, basically. But I couldn't look those animatronics in the eye. They were terrifying.
I believe it.
They're like the last great place of having animatronics and stuff. Like that's not really a thing no more.
It should be.
They're called
It'd be funny.
automatons.
Automatons.
Yes, they're really cool. I have like a weird like steampunk appreciation for like steampunk and automaton aesthetic. I think it's so cool.
Yeah.
So not with the fuzzy animals, but like have you ever seen the creepy French automatons of like the robot that can write from like the 1800s, stuff like that.
Wait, how do you spell that?
Auto, like automobile, and Maton, I think. Yes, really cool.
Oh, that looks kind of creepy, but cool.
They're like just past. They're just not in the center of the uncanny valley.
Yeah.
And they're really cool. I love that aesthetic.
Oh, there's one like playing a piano. That's cool.
Yeah, but they're basically like wind-up toys. So like they only can do that. It's not like they have any sort of like. Obviously, no sort of AI.
Yeah.
All they do is just like sit there and you wind it up and it can like write the same sentence over and over again.
That's cool.
Yeah. Which is like the same thing with these Chuck E. Cheese things. They're just electronic that can like play music out of the speaker in its mouth. Like that's all they do.
Yeah.
But now it makes me miss amusement parks. I remember you not being a roller coaster person, but I used to not be a roller coaster person. I kind of came around. So
Yeah, I don't think I will. I've seen Final Destination, and
that is a very fair point.
And it just I don't know. It's not obviously all Final Destination, but when I get on a roller coaster every time, and I've been on some big ones, like it is pure terror.
There are very, very few roller coasters that I will get on willingly.
Yeah, like.
Oh my gosh.
I've had multiple people, try and pressure me.
I'm not gonna pressure you.
Yeah, and like I have given in before and done roller coasters, and every time in the middle of it, like
you don't feel better.
Really, yeah, it's like the worst part about it by far is like that stop.
The drop.
When you get to the honestly
right
before the drop.
Yeah,
it's before the drop. Like I don't want to look around and be like, oh yeah. Oh,
I'm up here.
Yeah, like this little piece of metal is my life support.
Oh, it's terrifying. It's like it's the only. Oh, we're about to wrap, but it's the only thing that makes me feel like I get why people like horror movies, only because it's like I think I get that same feeling when I go on a roller coaster because I don't like horror movies. But that stomach lurch is not that bad. What a way to end the show.
Yeah.
Hope you had a stomach lurching time listening to the morning app.
Oh boy.
Bye y'all.
Bye.
From the George G. Beasley Media Complex and the Wayne L. Sumner Studio, proudly serving for 50 years.